And back again. If you're in the tour, okay, so we know about that. We about it. Pinkie bounds off towards a building in front of us, leaving me and Twilight to try and catch up with her. As Pinkie opens the front door of the building in front of us, we agree with hallways that stretch out to meet several classrooms. Way down the hall, I can see a stairwell leading to our floors, with students sparsely populating the paths. Look at the main school building. Here is the center of the knowledge in the whole school. You'll find teachers, books, notes, sometimes lockers, and chalkboards. Those are really important to learning things, I guess. I don't think the chalkboards are the important part. Well, of course they are silly. If you don't have them, we wouldn't have accessible. We wouldn't have accessible boards to take notes off of. I hate when they put it out because I'm not a fluent English speaker. I was about to say, and off sounds weird to me. They are a very important part of the curriculum. I don't think this girl knows exactly what she's talking about. She doesn't. Though I have heard that the school is looking at the fancy new screen board, like you'll be able to write directly onto them and everything. Can't you do that already? Yeah, but with these new boards, everyone could see the notes at once. That's how it is already. I'm feeling weird. I really have been hearing that's mostly a budget issue since the school is trying to save up for them. So chances are we won't be seeing them this year. But who knows, maybe at class reunions we could all stand in awe at how awesome this new stuff is. And that's right, I don't think I'll be attached enough to the school to care to go to a reunion. Still, the classes are something you're going to get used to seeing real fast. A school day is never done until you've seen them at least once, so this part of the tour will be a little shorter. But I know exactly what to show you next. It's a super duper amazing, breathtaking, Pinkie guarantee it. And when she bounces off more in the whirlwind. That girl has a lot of energy in her, doesn't she? Yeah, Twilight, she's biting the nail of her thumb. A nervous habit of hers I seem to have started doing as well lately. You okay? Yeah. Oh, huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. The look of worry on her face quickly disappears, and she seems to be back to her normal self. Come on, let's follow after her before she drags us by force. I can't help but wonder if Twilight is really on board for this whole tour thing, but my mind can't seem to focus on any other thought than moving forward to catch that crazy pony. Oh, excuse me, that crazy girl. We follow Pinkie's bouncing to a door in the back of the building, stepping through, or rather surprising sight greet us, an impressive sized garden. Plants of all types sprout out from everywhere. I spot a couple students passing through the grove, enjoying it much like I am. The garden is split into sections. One section dedicated to all types of flowers, one to the bushes, and one and other shrubberies. That's how I can say it. There's even a section filled with vegetables growing neatly. Towards the back of the garden, I can see several small shacks. Two looking like tool sheds and the other looking like greenhouses. All in all, it's actually a rather incredible sight to behold, not one I was expecting for a school like this. Behold the school's garden. It has every kind of plant you could ever think of to search. Look at read. I highly doubt it has every kind of plant. That's true, I suppose. Super duper rare types of plants elude us. We have most of the common types of plants from around the world, and we always import new ones every year to either add to it or replace old plants. Well, it all depends on how many students want to participate in agricultural studies. Well, the size of the garden must be a lot of students. Well, I hear that this year is less students than in previous years, but that makes them no less important. There's even an agriculture club, though I hear that students have dwindled from it as well. Yeah, that's weird. With such expensive and well-maintained garden, you would think it would be bigger draw from the students. Like I said, has been the years before recently. Honestly, I see more people looking at their phones and video games than in books and walking around. That probably has something to do with it. I'm kind of to blame for that one. For the phone thing. That's a shame. Maybe I'll join a club. Taking care of plants sounds relaxing, and the organization could use a little work. Perhaps organized by a genus or species. What do you think, Tom? Don't ask me. I don't know anything about this stuff. That's awesome. That's awesome if you did. That would be awesome if you did. They could use help. You could use the help. Then in a moment, Pinky's face lights up and she grabs our wrist again. Quick, get behind the brush. In a flash with an eye, found our vision-filled foliage. Yeah, Pinky, what the hell? Shh, you scared the animals. As I tried to shake leaves out of my hair, Pinky pulled out a pair of binoculars. Animals where? Following Pinky's binoculars gaze, it's easy to see what she's looking at. In the distance, there appears to be a girl tending to some animals. The first thing I notice is a striking pink hair that reaches down to her waist. Whereas Pinky is darker and more vibrant, her hair looks soft. And it looks like it's glowing into the sunlight. She's feeding some goats that are by the side of the main building, as well as a few other small critters. I think even the squirrels come by to have a bite to eat. What does a campus need with ghosts, though? We're seeing live animals on a school campus. Though I can tell one thing for sure, those animals really seem to like her. Pinky, who's that? Her name is Fluttershy. She's in charge of making sure all the animals on campus are kept fed and healthy. Why do you guys have animals on campus? That's my question exactly. They're part of the agricultural club too, to a different section. There's a bunch of other animals in the shed back there. She seems happy with. Besides, she also has friends like me and Dashi to help her out if she ever needs it. So it all works out. I see. Well, that's good. Yep. I want to introduce you personally, but she's a little busy with animals for now, and they get skittishy around new people, so we'll save it for later. Come on, there's more for us to see. Still. This time Piggy grabs our wrist and drags us off quickly. I think I'm starting to get used to it. As I look back, I notice that Fluttershy turns to watch us sprinting away. Passing through the garden quickly, we emerged on the other side. Directly in front of us is a track field. It seems rather busy though. And there's a lot of students already running laps around the course. That's good. Looks like they're warming up. Any questions, you two? Question? I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was just going to talk forever. So one thing keeps bothering me. Well, maybe. The balloon on your uniform. Does everyone have something like that? Oh, I see it now. Oh, you haven't heard about it? She gaps in a mock surprise. At least I think it's a mock surprise. Could be the real thing. Now that you mention it, I think Derby had a pine too. Her nose scrunches up while she tries to remember. She does that when a piece of information escapes her. It doesn't happen often, but I have to say, she looks kind of cute when she does it. It's a nice change from a normal demeanor. Oh, I guess this guy's gonna have something then with Twilight Sparkle. That's good. It's a club insignia. Is it a club insignia? You have a balloon, so party committee? Pink laughs. Oh no, Chloe, this is my student flair. It's not as official as a students club. She got really quiet when she said the last part. Is it really necessary to whisper about something that you can see as plain as day to her uniform? She's acting like talking about it's punishable by death. Alright, Headmaster Sosa mentioned it once. It's a symbol representing the person's personality or hobby. Bingo, that's right. Twice just beam. She really does enjoy being right, even for something as trivial as this. Every year, the first year are presented with their own flair at the fall festival. It's given to them by upperclassmen who's gotten to know them the best. But if you are new, so we'll pretend you're first year. So if you hang out with the school band, you'll probably end up with a tuba or something. It's usually pretty personal though. A tuba or something. That's funny. She pointed at her flair. I'm head cheerleader, but my flair has something to do with cheering. Has nothing to do with cheering. Well, unless I bring balloons. which I sometimes do. I need to buy more balloons. She stared off into space. None of this is in the handbook. I've read it 6 times. You're sorry to creepy Twilight. Why do I get a feeling she's understanding that number? Oh, duh. It wouldn't be. Yeah, you said it wasn't official. Bingo! Part 2! Electric Bingalo! That's weird. What? But it's part of the uniform. No, it's not silly. It's entirely off the record. Real, hush hush. The school just doesn't do anything about it. It's been a tradition for a super long time. Hush hush. Is she for real? Didn't I just say that Celeste told her about it? I think the tradition's older than the school, actually. How is that even possible? What do the teachers do about it? But you just said that Celestia... now mind-numbing. Oh no. No one really minds. One time I even saw Miss Celestia compliment a student on theirs. So I'll begin one too? Of course, everybody gets one. Yeah, I'll be a bookworm. That looks like she just smells something gross. What? No, I don't want a worm on my uniform. She does up like that, like there's an actual worm on her skirt. Oh, I wouldn't worry. As long as you get to know someone, you're bound to get something super awesome. Wait, so what happens if you don't end up getting to know someone who already has their flair? Well, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. There were 3 blanks last year. A blank. I'm definitely going to get mine. She's determined. I think she's getting too worked up over this. I wanted to. I hope there's no... Do blanks get threatened here? Seems like something that might cause teasing, threatened. Pinky looks a bit more subdued while we talk about it. I swear she deflated a little bit. Balloon indeed. Honestly, they're harder on themselves than anyone else is. There's always a few students who enjoy poking fun, but it's not any worse than anything else they could tease someone for. There's also no rules saying that the blank can't just assign themselves flares if they really wanted to. Really? So I could decide what mine is right now? Well, yeah, but what's special about that? What do you mean? It's interesting. The perked her back up. She's all bubbly again. The flare is just a part of it. Finding out who gives you your flares. Have the fun. She twisted the balloon on her uniform absent-mindedly. Yeah, I guess that's right. So who gave you your flare? Pinky smiled. It wasn't her goofy smile. It's like she remembered something bittersweet. It's strange. She's a different person all of a sudden. That's no good either. You can't just ask someone that. Flare's sort of intimate. It's like showing how much you care about someone. I see. So flare can be a very personal thing. Hence why she didn't outright say who it was that gave her flare, I guess. Exactly. So did the blanks end up choosing their own flares? No. The 3 from last year have been agonizing over finding their own special talent. They want to earn theirs from their classmates. The Cutie Mark Crusaders. If it isn't Apple Bloom, Scootaloo, and Sweetie Belle, then I'm wrong. I don't know my ponies. The classmates. That's admirable. They're really focused here. There's a goofy smile again. Pink relaxedness. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break from here. Thank you for watching.